God. Oh, this song is unbelievable. Are you freaking kidding me, guy?
It's about to get dangerous.
Oh my God. Heat Club. Are you freaking kidding me, guy? Unbelievable.
It's about to get dangerous.
Oh my God.
It's about to get dangerous.
Are you fucking kidding me, guy? Somebody might die tonight.
We're living a party life.
Somebody might die tonight.
We're living a party life.
Are you kidding me, guy? Heat Club, the song Dangerous, it never gets old. We're feeling it. Instagram Live is on. The podcast is on. We're filming for episode 304. I'm not looking at you guys because I'm looking at the camera for the show. Go check out Midnight in the Bay podcast. It's on YouTube. It's on Apple. It's on Spotify. It's on Orange. It's on all of them, guy. Okay? We're living the life. We're loving life. Not really. A lot about suicide today. But we're having fun. We're doing great. And we're here, episode 304. My weight. Oh, God. Oh, my God. If I get to 304, just shoot me, all right? Or forever hold your peace. We're having a blast here. Not doing cocaine, Mom. Don't worry. We're having fun. Not really. But we're here, okay? And we got a lot to talk about. First off, shout out to everyone that came out to Copper Spoon in Oakland this weekend. Unbelievable shows. Even the second one was a little light, okay? But I'll take it. They were there. They laughed at my Asian joke. We're happy. You know what I mean? You laugh at one joke. I don't care if it's 2,000 people or 5 people. I'm happy. We're rolling. I'm sweating as usual. Even if I'm 150 pounds, I'm sweating. It's just in my genes. Also, I like alcohol. But it's just in my genetics. And we're here, guy. Speaking of sweating, you ever go on an exercise or ask someone to exercise that's in shape? Oh yeah, hey, I'll take you up on that bike ride. Yeah, I hit my buddy up. Hey, I'll go mountain biking with you. I'm shaking. I'm going up hills. I'm out of breath. I think I'm dying. He's like, "Are you having fun?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, having a blast here." He's way up at the top. I'm by myself. It's like I went by myself. Horrible. Never go exercising with someone that's in shape already. Go with someone that's out of shape, that's a smoker like you, that did fentanyl in 2009. Go with that person because you go with a friend who's even slightly in shape and you're really out of shape, it's going to be miserable. I went swimming one time. I thought I was going to drown. My buddy's like, hey, you having fun swimming around the lake? No, not really. I wish I had a floaty and some beer. This is not fun. What are you going for? That's the other thing too. Is I know some guys that are in their 30s, 40s. They're done playing organized sports, but they're out there competing with themselves. I'm like, don't you know you can die at any minute? Go relax. Go hang out with a beer. But maybe that's why I'm fat. But yeah, it was miserable. I will say I did burn 30,000 calories, I think, going on that bike ride. But it made me realize go with someone that is out of shape. Got a lot of people joining the Instagram, staying for 5 seconds and then dropping. Thank you for the 5 seconds. I will take 5 seconds over no seconds. You know what I mean? Hey, especially when it comes to sex. But thank you guys. Got people joining I don't even know. Thank you. Sweating, bald guy sweating. If you like to hear a bald guy rant and sweat, you're in the right place. You're probably a Republican. I don't think I've ever seen a bald white liberal. At least fat, anyways. I got stunted at a certain age. At least that's what I tell women when they look at my private parts. A lot of bots like my comedy. A lot of robots like my comedy. I get messages every day. Hey, love your stuff. Why don't we hang out and have sex? I'm like, I look at their profile. It's like one follower. They're following 3,000. They all posted the pictures the same day and said, hey, I'll take the follow, but no sex. I'm not into the virtual intercourse. Somebody told me that I love food. Wait, that's a stupid note. Jesus Christ. Someone told me I love food. You ever read back your phone and go, holy shit, I'm dumb, or I was high? Someone told me I love food. Duh, have you ever had it? Okay. I don't know what I was talking about there, but I did have a skinny person approach me and start talking about food. And it was kind of like, are you ready for this? Because you can't approach me on a subject that I love, okay? It's like approaching a scientist about rocket science, okay? I love food, and I will talk your ear off, all right? And then we're gonna eat, and probably eat a couple times, because the more I talk about food, the more I want to eat, and that's why we're not gonna talk about it. That's why we're gonna talk about the Indiana Jones movie. Did you see the new Indiana Jones movie? It's out on pay-per-view. I wasn't gonna pay the movie theater ticket price to go see it. That'd be $25. What? Yeah, here's some glasses that you gotta return later. You don't even get to keep the 3D glasses. They want them back later, which is disgusting. I'm wearing someone else's sweatiness on my eyeballs. At least, I'm paying $25. At least let me keep the glasses, and then people look at you when you kick your feet up. I paid $25. You're lucky I'm not in my underwear, So I waited for the pay-per-view. I waited to stream it illegally. Thank God for the Chinese, all right? Thank God for those websites that give you viruses. Unless you have a virus blocker, then it's all good. I go on those shady websites when those movies come out on pay-per-view. It's HD on the shady websites, and I'm there, guy. And I'm watching it with my family. And yes, some pop-ups may come up with a nude woman, but hey, the kid's in school. Let him learn about anatomy. He's 10. Those are tits. We were watching a movie the other day, and some tits popped up. My wife was upset. My kid was staring. I said, don't look. He's going like this. I'm like, okay, well, the guy likes titties, but swear to God, he goes, those are bigger than mom's. Eesh, don't say that. She wants a breast job and I can't afford it, She was upset, and that's why I watch that website by myself now, because if you've been married or at least been married for a while, or in a relationship, and we're just in a relationship, what sets them off. And once it sets them off, you're like, well, I'm never doing that again. Like the one time you tried anal and she got mad. Never try that again unless they're asleep, All right, these are jokes, not a pervert, but watch the Indiana Jones. I'm a pervert. Watch the Indiana Jones movie, the new one, and let me tell you, they made this for money. They made this, hey, it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to love it. It's Indiana Jones continuing the series. You're going to love it. The trailers, like, they barely show you anything. And then you watch it and you go, yeah, no shit, they haven't been making them. The dude couldn't even walk up steps. I saw a little clip of them making the movie. There's a guy, little Asian guy, and they should have made him white, helping Harrison Ford up the steps. Why didn't he get a young black guy to play Indy? Oh, well, the Republicans aren't going to watch it. So what? I'm going to watch it. Make anyone Indiana Jones but Harrison Ford. I need a young guy, not an old guy. Guess what? You're not going to make a porno with a dude in his 80s. That's going to be fucking horrible. The guy's going to stop. He's going to cough a bunch of times. He's going to cry maybe because he has post-traumatic stress from World War V. You're not watching a porno with an 80-year-old. Well, guess what else you're not watching a type of movie, an action movie with an 80-year-old. Harrison Ford's 81, and you got him up there, and he's trying to run. Did you see the movie? I felt bad for him. I'm like, it took me out of the movie. I'm like, that's just a rich actor trying to get richer for his fucking great great grandkids. He can't run. This ain't realistic. You ever watch a movie and it's so unrealistic because you see like a chubby fat guy holding the light, you know, because they didn't have the budget to cut out certain parts in the movie. That's what like this was. I mean, it was so unrealistic. I'm thinking the first 10 minutes he would have gotten killed. The first 10 minutes. I'm saving you guys right now. Okay, spoiler alert. It's him CGI. The first half of the movie is like a fucking cartoon. I said, what are we doing here? If I wanted to go to the Disney Channel, I would have gone to it. But I went to a legal movie channel, you know? Like, it's horrible. And I'm just thinking, he would have gotten murdered. Everyone that he was with would have got murdered. This guy can he did the whip, and I saw him go, it was disgusting. Bad movie. You know a movie's bad when the female in the movie is the best character. Women hate me for that comment. Horrible. I mean, absolutely disgusting. The guy's driving's even bad in the movie. He's hitting walls. The car breaks down. He can't even change the tire. That's how old he is. I mean, it was bad. There was actually one scene where they kind of fooled me. He ran a little bit, and then no joke, he takes the elevator to get to the bad guys. It said, come on, man. Come on. Do like what they did with Val Kilmer in the new Top Gun. Have him in a segment for 5 minutes. Hey, salute. He was great in the fucking 70s. And let's move on. Bring in some new talent, all right? There's not enough new talent in Hollywood. It's all old. Hey, remember this guy? Yeah, the guy you're holding up like a fucking scarecrow? Let the man be retired. That's why I love Gene Hackman. Gene Hackman retired from movies. He's chilling. Look at Joe Pesci. He retired for a little bit, and now he's making dumb TV shows with Pete Davidson, you know, and just ruining his legacy. Stay retired. There's something about ending a career at the right time. Look at Tom Brady. If he would have kept playing, you would have been like watching the Indiana Jones movie. Like, he's too old to be out there. This is dumb. What's he doing? Give me a younger guy. You know, it's probably what my wife thinks in the bed. But hey, come on, Hollywood. They're all about the money. It's not about the art, and that's why I love stand-up comedy, because it's about the art. It's so fucking underground and amateur that it's amazing, because there's no control, there's no overhead. Hey, you gotta talk about this, you gotta do this, you gotta have this old guy in it. No, we're not putting an old guy on stage. We're doing a young guy that can actually think and talk. You ever see a old school comedian on a show go up? Oh, hey, it's what's his name? They're holding him up. He was famous back in the 20s. Get him the fuck out of here. Go to Miami. Get your dick hard one more last time before you go on. You don't know if there's a heaven or a hell, so why don't you have fun? Because if this is it, if this is, sorry, Grandma, if this is a little atheist for you, if this is it, have fun. You know, that's an addict mind. A lot of addicts think that way. This is it. I better shoot up in my cock because this is it, you know? So anyways, I don't know if I deterred you guys from watching the new Indiana Jones. You probably knew all this watching the trailer, but I really went into it thinking, yeah, he's going to pull this off. He's going to do all right. And woo, very disappointed. You know, the problem with Harrison Ford is he should have joined the Scientology church like Tom Cruise, because you can see that Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise is flying with no parachute. He just has fucking arms out there. The aliens are helping him. I don't know if he's eating Beirut or asparagus, but Tom Cruise looks great. And I know he's a little younger than Harrison, but there's something about those Scientology guys. They're drinking young blood. They're doing something great, because, you know, Tom Cruise looks amazing. And I'm not giving him credit. I'm giving the church credit. There's something going on. You know what I mean? There's someone around him. You know Tom Cruise is the fucking biggest idiot in the world. And everyone around him is making him great. Okay? That's how it rolls in Hollywood. Harrison Ford. Just chill, dude. Come on. I had my car broken into one time. Han Solo, give it up. Yeah. Stosh, you know, go hook up with your wife. This is the worst podcast ever to go spend some quality time. No, we're kidding. We like this self-deprecating humor. Don't call 911. But this is a true story. I had my car broken into one time. They stole my homework. At least that's what I told my teacher. All right, I'm an idiot. You know what's funny is I had these notes and then I write them down and I'm like, I'm laughing, I'm giggling. I'm like, this is some of the funniest shit I've ever written. And then honestly, I don't look at these notes until I do the podcast and then I read them out loud. And I'm like, this is some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Well, I thought that was funny. There's been times where I've done shows this past weekend and I'm looking at my notes and I'm going, I thought this was brilliant. I got nothing to talk about. This is what? You know, horrible. I mean, this is it. This is life right here. I almost killed someone today because I hit a smart car. True story. Hit a smart car, barely tapped it, and the car went like this. And I'm thinking to myself, what makes a person buy that small of a car? Right? Are they undercompensating? Do they have such a big cock, such a big vagina that, hey, I gotta get a small car. I gotta get the smallest car in the world because if someone hits me, I want to die. You know, I barely tapped this smart car and the bumper went in, the exhaust went in, the Asian guy went in. I'm like, I barely tapped you. We're in a Target parking lot. And the guy's crying. I said, call my insurance agent. Thank God for insurance. You don't have to deal with anything. You just take off. I threw my insurance card out the window. Hey, call him. I'm getting to the point of life where I'm so out of shape and just messed up that when my back hurts and it's really bad, like the other day, if I drop something, I just leave it. I'm like, I'm not gonna pick it up. All right. Have you ever been that messed up where you're like, you know, I drop a gum wrapper, fuck the environment. My back hurts. You know what I mean? Like I'm, you know, I dropped 2 viewers on that. I'm not gonna deal with it at all. Thank you, Jordan. I know it's gay. This is gay. It's gay that you clicked on it, though. You know what's gay is you clicked on it and you're checking it out. That makes you gay, too. That's like a dude leaving a comment on gay porn. This is gay. You're watching it. I have a car that apparently isn't one of the cars criminals steal. Cadillac converters. I'm kind of disappointed that no one wants to steal my converter. Makes me feel like I'm in Catholic school again. No one wants to fuck the chubby kid. That's why I keep feeding my kid hella food. Like, go. Do not want you molested until you're older. You know what I mean? Then it's a benefit. You know what I mean? Then you're not a virgin anymore. But when you're a kid, just eat. My mom the other day, your kid's getting fat. Do you want him to get touched? You know, I don't get parents that, I want my kid to be in Hollywood. Oh, you want your kid to get fucked? I guess that's what kind of parent you are, you know? Fucking weirdo. I've never gotten those parents that put their kids as an actor at like 5. They obviously wanted to be an actor or actress, but they ended up fucking a Mexican at 18 and they couldn't do it. So they put their kid in harm's way, and the kid just wants to fucking play with toys and shit. No, Billy, you gotta be an actor 3 years old, and they're fucking holding up his head. It's like a fucking baby, and they're holding up the head. Yeah, no, you act. And they're fucking opening up. Hey, you act. No, no, no. Poor bastards. I feel bad for a lot of kids in LA. Bastards. I'm. They should have a fucking. Come on, help me out here. They should have a. Come on, what's the word? Adoption agency where you save kids from Hollywood. Don't act. Stop the mom. Kick her in the vagina. You're coming up. You're living a normal life. You're playing sports. You're going to school. And you're going to ride a bike. You're not fucking in Hollywood drinking a caramel macchiato with sunglasses on at 5. You see the kids. And you know what? I don't even feel bad for the fucking kids. I hate to say it. I'm going to go whatever. They go to the Michael Jackson house. No. I feel bad for the house. I don't feel bad for the parents. I don't feel bad. Hey, I let my kids go hang out with a movie star overnight because I want my kids to make it. So they got to hang out with this guy who looks like he should be living in hell. Did you see Michael Jackson till the end? You're leaving your kids with a guy that looks like he lives and feeds off of fucking blood. You're leaving your kids with a vampire. You know what I mean? That's essentially. I'm sure Michael Jackson barely opened the door. Hello, yeah, leave him. Yeah, just push him in the door. And oh yeah, it's Michael Jackson. Fucking dumb people in LA. I'm telling you, that's what separates fucking everywhere else but LA. Is we think about our kids. We want to take care of our kids. We're not going for clout or whatever the fuck the word is. I will say this. One of the only things I like from Russia, fucking vodka and tennis players, female. Oh my god. Don't tell the wife. By the way, I thought the Walking Dead TV show, no joke, was about old people exercising. Okay, it's a dumb joke, but you gotta stay with me. If your girlfriend 80, oh yeah, I was thinking about this. If your girlfriend 80% of the time complains that Starbucks didn't get her drink right, run like the wind. You think she's gonna be satisfied when you barely put it in and do the work? Yeah. I'm telling you, there's some high maintenance chicks. And there's signs you don't look for, and then you marry them, and you're like, I didn't see that fucking jizzing until 10 years later, and you're sitting in the car, you're like, really? They never get your Starbucks order right, huh? That's interesting. You don't ever seem satisfied. That's interesting. A woman that's never satisfied is like a death sentence. It's a lot of work. You need a woman satisfied most of the time. I don't think there's a woman out there that's satisfied all the time, unless they're living with a dude with a 15-inch pole. But I ain't talking about flagpole either. But you need to be with a woman that at least will have a Starbucks drink. They didn't get it right, but they'll drink it. You know what I mean? You don't want to be with a confrontational woman at all. Okay? It's embarrassing. You ever go on a date with a woman and she yells at the waitress and makes her cry? That's a red flag. Woo, woo. Hey, by the way, I gotta get out of here. Why? My grandma raped my cat. You know, I actually used that once to get out of a bad day. I just said whatever, and they're like, that doesn't make sense. Well, I gotta go. They have with my lawyer. I don't know them. You know, there's signs there. I'm trying to save people. It's too late for me, but you know, you gotta look at the signs and realize, hey, you know, being a virgin's not great, but not being a virgin is pretty amazing. But they never get her drink right, so I think I'll go. That was my that was my goal right there. I've had everyone that has joined and checked out the pod, and Instagram Live has dropped off. Oh, we got one person back on there. Appreciate that. Your life. Oh, you're gone. Your life actually might be pretty good. I was gonna roast you and say your life must suck if you're watching this live, but I guess it's pretty good. They say aliens exist. They say aliens are among us. Duh. The Chinese. They've been here for a while. You know, the Chinese, they're pale, they're small, and they're smart. Sounds like an alien to me. That's a joke. My dad thinks that's real. But no, the aliens, they're real. They're here, and you tell someone religious that, and they think you're crazy. But I do believe that they're here, they're among us, and they're watching us, and they're going, "Oh my God, I can never reveal myself because these people are fucking nuts. I'm just gonna work at this Walmart." You know, that's what I think. Are these aliens? They're so hidden that they even take the shitty jobs, or do aliens have good jobs? You know, oh, you know, their mission was live among the humans, give us reports, analyze them. Here's your where you're living, where you're staying. Here's your job. I mean, are they looking at that and go, "Oh shit, Walmart? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm a greeter. You couldn't make me a CEO like fucking Billy from Zion 9?" I'm thinking about that, and my parents think I'm just out of my mind high, which, you know, you got to be careful people you tell certain things because they might send you to rehab. I think I'm on my way tomorrow. But no, I mean, I think the aliens are here. There's no way that we're alone in this universe. You know, there's no fucking way. And to me, the people that believe in God and these Bible stories that we don't know is real, you'll believe in that, and you won't believe in shit people have taken photos of and have eyewitness accounts that are alive now and not millions of years ago, whenever the fucking book was written. Come on, guy. I'm always blown away when I talk to a religious person. They're like, "Oh, you're crazy. You believe in dinosaurs?" They found bones. Have they ever found Jesus's bones? Oh God, I can go on and on. But that's the great thing about in-laws. You got to save yourself for the fun talk Thanksgiving, right? You eat the food and then you get in a fight and then you go home. Hey, have a good one. See you next year. I got a trick for you guys. I'm gonna save you on a date. Okay, this is what you do if you own a dog or a cat. Okay, if you own a dog or a cat that sheds a lot, and they're always on you, pet me, pet me. God, they always want love. It's so annoying. Like a family. Turn your shirt inside out. Turn the t-shirt inside out, and then all the hair from the animal will go on the inside of the shirt. And then when you go on the date, you flip the shirt back over, no hair, you're having fun, and people think you do laundry, you're a clean cut guy, gal, look at you go. Now, I will say this, I did this one time back in the day, and the date went better than I thought it was going to go. We get back to my place, we're making out, we're sweaty. I take off my shirt, and the woman screams, "Oh my God, what the hell?" I was covered in hair. Fucking forgot about the fucking trick, you know? I was disgusting. Thought I was gonna get laid. She looked at me, she said, I gotta go to the gym. I said, "It's midnight." She's like, "Yeah, you gotta go." You know what it's like to jerk off and what's the pod? Oh, Big Al. Yeah, old people don't know about podcasts. Well, it's something you listen to that you hope you like. This is, I don't know, one of them. It's like a radio show, Big Al. It's like a radio show. Thank you for coming back. You left earlier. You said, "Hey, you know, I'm gonna go draw some pictures, have some fun." And then you came back. You wanted to make sure I didn't, you know, jump off a bridge with my nose plug. Cannonball. Okay. We're rolling. We are rolling. By the way, this podcast is brought to you by Silvertongue Audio. Go to silvertongueaudio.org. You'll see my podcast there, Midnight in the Bay, live the download. Big Al, you asked me about podcasts. Go to silvertongueaudio.org and it's right there. Download now. You can download my podcast on any other website, but this one is special because it has some other local podcasts that I dig. One of them being Dazed and Disturbed. It's a podcast about dark subjects with the help of Mary Jane to make them light, and the host has fun. It's entertaining. It's great. Dazed and Disturbed at silvertongueaudio.org. And then check out the NPC podcast, the non-player character podcast. It's about video games. Who would have saw that coming? It's fun, entertaining. The people on the podcast are in the industry. They're all about inside knowledge. So you do find out stuff that's not out there. It's very entertaining. It's fun. NPC podcast at silvertongueaudio.org. Go there now. Well, after this. You guys watch TV? Have you seen the old Trapper commercial? Have you seen the old Trapper? You guys eat beef jerky? So Old Trapper is a beef jerky company that apparently has enough money to make commercials. Maybe because beef jerky is fucking $20. You know, have you ever gone to buy beef jerky? You're like, oh my God, I gotta fucking work a second job. Why is it so expensive? You dry out meat. But it's great, so I buy it, you know. If you've seen the old Trapper commercial, it's everywhere. You'll see like a dad, okay, and he's with a family and he's struggling trying to figure out how to start a campfire. He's struggling putting up a tent. He's struggling putting up a hammock, and his family really wants to camp, but he's just not having it. And then this old dude with a hat from the 1800s walks on the screen, gives him a piece of beef jerky. He eats it, which, by the way, your life has to really fucking suck if someone you don't know gives you food and you eat it to feel better. I mean, you got to be hungry. I mean, I get it. He was probably struggling out there in the middle of nowhere. Glad everyone left on Instagram. Thank you for that. But I get it. I mean, if a stranger gives me food, I'm going to eat it. And this guy gives him the food and then shows him how to set up the fire, but not really showing him he's doing it. The dad's kind of in the corner looking around, and the family's all excited. The dude's getting cooked. I mean, it's like when like my wife has a handyman come by. I had to tell her no, because I'm standing there like, oh, that's how you change a light. And the wife's all happy. I'm like, no. I got to figure this out. You can't have another man come in the house and do something, you know? And this guy got this homeless looking dude. He's an old trapper doing everything. And at the end of the commercial, he's jumping up and down. Yeah. And the family's cheering. Oh, cool. You just got cuckolded. You know, oh, yeah, let's celebrate. Meanwhile, the beef jerky, you don't know where you got it. Oh, man. I do look like a guy that just eats protein shakes and doesn't work out, which is true. You ever have muscle milk? It's unbelievable. It's delightful. I'm going to stare in the camera. Just so when someone pops up on Instagram, because I got no one watching me right now, but when someone pops up and I'm just staring at the camera, he. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. My mom might pop up here. My mom just started following me on Instagram, which is probably another reason why she's not giving me money. So, my high school football coach couldn't coach nowadays. Kids are too soft. Also, half the stuff that he said, you'd be arrested for now. He would yell at us stuff we've never heard before. I was like, thanks, I'll use that at lunch tomorrow. He would make us be scared of him, hate him. but we won. That's the whole thing. We made the playoffs every year. Once the coach left, my high school has sucked at football. Apparently, the trick to great football players is making them question their sexuality. It's mental abuse. That's what makes a great football coach. I recently found out that my old football coach got throat cancer. Makes sense. If you're saying horrible things to kids for 40 years, you should get throat cancer. That's karma, you know? It's in remission. He's all right. I almost spanked his daughter. But I don't know how football coaches motivate kids now. I really don't, because I'm telling you, he would motivate us with the shit he said. And now you gotta, oh, you're doing great. I don't know. People do it. That's why I don't. If I was a coach, I'd be fucking arrested, or parents would be so mad at me because I would be saying horrible things. But that motivates kids. I know it builds championships. Saying homophobic slurs at kids. Trust me. I've seen it with my own eyes. I was thinking about this today. I was in the fast track lane, or the lane that you pay sometimes fucking $14, the express lane. You know, it used to be a carpool lane, and you put like a dummy next to you, like a mannequin, like, oh yeah, I got a carpool lane. There's no more carpool lanes. You pay, you can go in the lane. Well, guess what? If I'm paying $15, I should be able to do whatever I want in this lane. But apparently you can't, because I was on my phone texting and I got pulled over. I'm paying $15 to be in this lane. I should be able to jerk it, eat, drink, party. I'm paying money to be here. They should have a lane on the freeway where you can do whatever you want. Drink and drive, smoke, have your head out the window, have girls in there, have guys in there, have a hot tub party, okay? As long as you're paying money, I feel like you should do whatever you want. That's, I thought, the United States. I thought that was in the Constitution, but apparently not. I'm texting, I get a ticket, I throw the ticket at the cop, and I don't get arrested, thank God, but I'm gonna fight the ticket. I'm gonna look like a crazy person in front of the judge, but I'm gonna fight the ticket. I'll fight it hard. I might just say the cop molested me. I might get I look molestable. I remember wearing a shirt. Now picture this. Okay. Picture this. I'm gonna set it up for you. I'm short. I'm fat. Kid. Okay. And I remember a saying back in the day that people don't say anymore to kids. Kids can't even go by this saying anymore. You remember the saying, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Woo-wee! Those words have put some gun holsters on, because apparently they hurt people. I remember this. I'm a short, chubby kid, right? Short, chubby man now, but short, chubby kid. And I remember putting the shirt on. And I bought this shirt that said, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can't hurt me. And I put that on. I go to school. I'm thinking, no one could say shit now. Even my mom was like, you're sad, dude. You're ready to go. And I remember walking in that fucking locker room. Woo-wee! That was the worst thing you can wear. Oh my God. I got lit up like I was fucking some immigrant crossing the border. I was fucking ruthlessly violated with words. But guess what? It made me a stronger person. Now I'm doing a podcast for 4 people on Instagram. You fucking kidding me? We're moving up. I was doing this for like an hour by myself. No one was watching this. Now people come on. They're like, oh God, let's see. We haven't seen him since high school. Let's see what he's doing. Oh my God. Horrible, ruthless. Have you guys experienced these, the little Zins? Oh my God. These are so addictive. I mean, if you thought sex was addictive, oh my God. Whew, my, oh my God. Amazing. Guys, go check out the rest of the podcast. I'm gonna get off the Instagram because I need subscribers. Midnight in the Bay. Check out it. I'm gonna be posting this tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Don't want to show too much. Gonna be calling a guest. So make sure you check out my podcast. Monday Night Football just ended, so you are getting those views. Hey, I appreciate that, coach. I appreciate that. Here's the thing though. Can I tell you something? I'm pissed about Monday night. I hope you're still there. I'm pissed about Monday night. And this is the whole thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think football is slightly rigged. Okay, I think people have some money on the game. Did you see the Niners Rams game? The game's about to be over and they kick a fucking field goal when they're down by 10. Call it strategy, call it what you will, but majority of people lost the 8-point spread on that bet. Now I'll take it a little further. Tonight, okay? You got the Saints versus Carolina. I'm looking at the phone. Oh yeah. I just lost $100 last week. I'll bet on this. I'll get back into it. Saints gonna beat Carolina. Oh yeah, they'll kill them. Get what the point spread is. I laughed at the point spread. 3.5. What do they win tonight? 3. Fuck you. And you know what? Fuck Derek Carr. Oh, he's gonna be better on the Saints. Fuck you. You're a loser, like your brother. I said it. Kill me. I don't care. He's horrible, okay? It wasn't the Raiders. It's fucking him, all right? Get Jameis Winston as a starter. Have you seen Jameis Winston play? He's amazing, but everyone shits on him because he gets injured. Put Jameis Winston in there. You got a better chance to win, all right? Now let's go back. Did Cleveland win? I'm sure they did. That's the worst when you do a parlay bet and one team wins and the other team wins by half point. It makes you want to jump out the window into the ocean with no swim trunks on. Hey, sharks, can you bite my dick off? Life doesn't matter. I hate gambling. You shouldn't do it. Am I going to gamble this weekend? Yes. I got to win that $25 back. But we're having fun. And yeah, you're right. I shouldn't. Oh, God. Here he is. Steelers won. Oh God. You know what? Don't gamble, folks. Do not do it. They get you. They think you can win. Oh, it's horrible. Last week I bet on like 5 games. I lost all of them. I'm like, what? Am I a woman watching football for the first time? What's going on? I don't. Sexual assault cases make football players better. You know what? That's true. That's really freaking true. Who's a better football player after sexual assault? Jameis or Watson? Watson's been playing way better. Maybe that's what I gotta do to be a better comedian. I gotta go do some sexual assaults. Yeah. Or hitting dogs. Yeah, dogs can be annoying. I have a cat that I want to fucking murder. I get people that skin cats. There's one. I mean, I want to wear him as a hat, just as an example. He pisses me off. You can't beat animals. What's the group? PETA? Oh, he. Did you see this? Did you see this on the news? A surfer in Australia brought his snake with him to go surf some waves. The snake was fine after. And now PETA, pedophile, they want to go after him because he took his snake. What? Are you working, these PETA people? Are you just at Starbucks complaining? I mean, enjoy the jazz music at Starbucks, first off. Look, stop. Let the guy have the snake on him. He knows what he's doing. It's the same thing with animals. You can't hit them. It's animal cruelty. These people that don't hit animals, they have so much patience. I envy them so much. And same with people with kids. I mean, thank God my kid's a good one. If I had a kid with ADD or some kind of problem, I'd have to give him up for adoption. I don't have any patience. You know what I mean? But whatever, life's short. You don't need patience. I mean, it's good to have self-awareness. If you realize you don't have patience and you got 5 kids, send them off. Uh, Go give them to your grandparents, give them to a coach, meet a guy at Starbucks and say, you want these kids because you're giving them a favor. They're going to hate you when they're young. They're going to have blue hair. They're going to vote for Hillary. But when they're older, they're going to realize you did the right thing. My dad just asked me for money. I'm sorry. I asked my parents for money. That's what I do. Unfortunately, not so much anymore. To be honest, we're joking. If I'm asking my parents for money, I need to seek help. It's not going on. I don't even get to fuck them. Yeah, I mean that's upsetting. I mean, I don't know why you'd fuck your dad. I'd rather fuck your mom, but I don't even know who we're talking to. But moms are hotter, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Some people like dads. Who cares? Fuck you. You know. But yeah. I'm so annoyed just living with people. I can just hear their movie playing. Ugh. Anyone want a wife and kid? Yeah, I've met people that are like, living by themselves and they're like, oh yeah, it's lonely. I'm like, I don't think you're an introvert. I think I'm an introvert. I like being by myself. It's fun. And there's silence. Wow, this, oh, you gotta put a dip in. Fuck it. You live once. Let's be bald, fat, and disfigured. Who cares? I'll probably get booked on some special oh, he's a special one. He lost half his face. Hear his story. I mean, that's gonna have to be how I get out in the world. I'm gonna be a comedian for a while. Oh, what happened? Oh, his wife got fucked by a goat and died. Oh my god, we gotta have him on his show. We gotta hear his story. I gotta have something crazy. No one wants to hear the story of a guy that grew up in the suburbs. You know what I mean? Oh, Stas, you animal. Or should I not even say your name? Oh, I'm glad you joined on. I miss you. I really do think you're a secret agent. I really do. I have a friend who's Russian, so he's got the accent. If you meet someone with a Russian accent, you automatically think they're a fucking secret agent. This guy, he used to drive a Mini Cooper. He travels the world. He's in shape. Sounds like a secret agent to me. You know what I mean? I bet you. Let's see what he says on here. Do you know how to fire a gun? Have you ever gone shooting? Let's see what he says on here. I'm not a secret agent. You know what? The whole thing is, I wish people thought I was a secret agent. I just think people think I'm a pedophile. Look at me. It's horrible. Phyllis think I beat my kids. Nope. Ugh. Do you ever wish you were a secret agent? I think a secret agent being one would be fun. I think it'd be like any other job. You get those missions you hate that really fuck up your day, but then majority of the time you're getting drunk on the government. You're fucking working out, you're hanging out with hot chicks. That's pretty cool. You're driving fast cars. That sounds pretty freaking cool. There's a couple times you almost die, but you got the skills to get out of it. Like, I didn't feel bad for James Bond in the last one. Oh, I'm all old, I'm beat up. You're living the life. Are you fucking kidding me? You get to shoot, you get to bang, you get to drive cool shit. Oh, your whole life. I do that already. Ugh. I know. God damn, I wish I was you, Stas. A little taller and a little more in shape, I'd be out of here. I'd be in Zimbabwe with a cool hat on and a flower shirt, fucking hanging out with a coffee and the pinky up, talking to people. You ever fantasize about that? I think everyone does, I hope. Where you just fantasize about another life. Maybe some people, like people I know, they fantasize about having the nagging wife and the kid that talks too much and the job they hate and the car payment they can't afford and the rent they wish they didn't have. I mean, maybe some people, hey, I wish I had that. I actually had a friend tell me that. Oh, I wish I had your like, really? Because I'll trade you in a heartbeat. You're living in fucking Miami hanging out with Cubans. I'd take that in a heartbeat. Oh, this is fun. This is really fun. Oh boy, you guys must be bored watching me. But I get it, I'm entertaining. I show you what you could end up be if you don't take your pills. I'm looking at my phone for more notes. I don't have it. Was gonna do news articles tonight, but didn't read. Now I read a little bit. I'll tell you something I saw today. This is interesting. I don't know if they found it. When do you start stripping? How about that? Is that stripped enough? Look at those fucking titties. Come on. You wish you had this body. Come on. You wish you had this body. I tell you this. I just read. Show us your feet. Okay. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look at the feet right here. Those aren't bad. Hey, those are pretty big too. You know what I mean? You know what they say about people with big feet? They lie and they say they got a big dick. I'll tell you this, okay? And I wasn't in jail with the tattoo. All right, I wasn't in jail. I want to make it look like I'm dangerous. All right, I'll tell you this. Did you see this news article that there was a fighter jet, a stealth fighter jet, that a pilot ejected out of, and then the jet was on autopilot and just kept flying, and they can't find it. No joke. Look this up. The fucking government is asking people in North Carolina if they've seen this fighter jet. Have you seen my cat? And then have you seen an F-150 turbo, and it's going to crash eventually. It's going to fuck up someone's house. I mean, this jet can't fly forever. So anyways, this is weird. This got really weird. And I don't feel like Bert Kreischer. I just feel like a pervert. I mean, I just feel like a guy. By the way, can you tell I've been working out? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been really hitting the weights. I can bench 500. Can you tell? Oh boy, this is weird. This is really weird. Do skinny people itch their back and have itchiness? I think that's just a fat guy thing. Is that a fat guy thing? Oh boy. We're losing it. We're really losing it. Stas, thank God for vodka. If it wasn't for the Russians, people shit on the Russians. Did Ukraine invent Russia? No. Fucking Russia did. But if you like Russia, you're a bad guy. Oh god. Is that war still going on? I'm gonna start sounding like my dad at Thanksgiving. We're parents. Hey, no matter how far you see a guy with different color hair and he's wearing the boots and he's got a fishnet shirt and he's hanging out with 5 Asian girls, that guy hates his parents. He's so not trying to be his dad, but when he gets home and he turns on the news and he sees a car crash and 2 Asian people sitting on the curb, he wants to be his dad, like fucking, But he holds back, and we all do that, I guess. I don't know. Oh god, my titties are. I need to get like a breast enlargement. These aren't big enough. If I had fake titties and went on stage, I'd get a Netflix special. I would get a Netflix special. I really hope my mom's not on. Oh, good. You know what's fun? When you gamble and you get a text that someone else lost a bunch of money. Look at this guy. Can you see this text? Hang on. Can you see this text right here? Dude lost $5,000 tonight, and I'm complaining about 25. Come on, life's great. I'm grateful I'm not that guy. You know what I mean? But obviously he's got the money to. Man, even if I had the money, I wouldn't piss away $5,000. Well, maybe I would. I bet you I would. If I was rich, have you ever fantasized about this? What you do if you're rich? If I was rich, I'd wipe my ass with money. And then use wet wipe because that's fucking gross. Oh my god. You ever think about that? That the cocaine you snorted back in the day is the reason why you have allergies? I mean, how many dollar bills you licked and used in your nose? I mean, I'm shocked I still have a nose. No? I can't even find my shirt. It's gone. I took my shirt off and it made me realize I think my wife's in the lesbians. I think she's a lesbian. My wife's in the women. Look at this. I look like a chubby girl that works at the DMV, you know? Oh god. All right. Well, if you guys want to check out more of the podcast, stay tuned. I'm going to be calling a guest right now. I'm going to put on my shirt so it's not weird. Thank you guys for coming on Instagram. Love you. Okay, we just went on the old Instagram live. Didn't share the video because we're embarrassed. That's been the podcast, folks. Thank you. If you watched the video, sorry I got my shirt off. We're about to dance with my shirt off. Are you kidding me? Look at that jiggle on the arm. If you haven't seen that since your grandma waved goodbye, come on. Come on, let's see if we can put them together. Oh my god, put a dip between that. There we go, we're having fun. We're having fun. We're really fat. This is America right here. This is America body.
It's about to get dangerous.